Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Victorious Human. As we are moving on with the Proverbs, we are now in Proverbs 25. My, what a good read. So let's get started. Proverbs 25, verse 1, and I'm reading from the New International Version. It says, "These are more Proverbs of Solomon, compiled by the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. To search out a matter is the glory of kings." Message Bible was saying scientist, but I like this one. "As the heavens are high and the earth is deep, so the hearts of kings are unsearchable. Remove the dross from silver, and a silversmith can produce a vessel. Remove wicked officials from the king's presence, and his throne will be established through righteousness. Do not exalt yourself in the king's presence, and do not claim a place among his great men. It is better for him to say to you, 'Come up here,' than for him to humiliate you before his nobles. What you have seen with your eyes, do not bring hastily to court. For what will you do in the end if your neighbor puts you to shame?" Yeah, so what you have seen with your eyes, do not bring hastily to court. Find out the facts first. Don't just jump to conclusions. Find out the facts. If you take your neighbor to court, do not betray another's confidence, or the one who hears it may shame you, and the charge against you will stand. All my days I've been watching these court things. Christian against another Christian, taking each other to court, and the stories that are coming out have nothing to do with the reason why they have taken each other to court. So they are betraying each other's confidence in a means to one-upper each other, or they feel they're losing. So they say, "I'm going to tell this story so that they are discredited." Do you get it? But what does the Bible say? Do not betray another's confidence, or the one who hears it may shame you. Yes, because when then that person says this story about that other person, then the other person feels the need to also tell a story about that other person. That's why they say those who live in glass houses should not throw stones. Like apples of gold in setting of silver is a ruling rightly given. Like an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold is the rebuke of a wise judge to a listening ear. Like a snow-cooled drink at harvest time is a trustworthy messenger to the one who sends him. He refreshes the spirit of his master. Like clouds and wind without rain is one who boasts of gifts never given. Through patience, a ruler can be persuaded, and a gentle tongue can break a bone. If you find honey, eat just enough. Too much of it, and you will vomit. This is good advice, even for anything in life. Too much of anything is not good. Just eat, just what? Just enough. Seldom set foot in your neighbor's house. Too much of you, they will hate you. Like a club or a sword or a sharp arrow is one who gives false testimony against a neighbor. Like a broken tooth or a lame foot is reliance on the unfaithful in time of trouble. Like one who takes away a garment on a cold day, or like vinegar poured on a wound, is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink. In doing this, you will heap burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. Like a north wind that brings unexpected rain is a sly tongue, S-L-Y, sly tongue, which provokes a horrified look. Everyone's shocked by what's coming out from the mouth. Sly tongue. Better to live on a corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. Wow, wow, wow. This is repeated again and again and again. Importance of holding your tongue. Like cold water to a weary soul is good news from a distant land. Like a muddied spring or a polluted well are the righteous who give way to the wicked. The other version was saying who gives in to the wicked. So these ones who give way to the wicked. So you become like what? Polluted well, muddied spring. No good. It is not good to eat too much honey. Nor is it honorable to search out matters that are too deep. Saka vakaimba pawazviona siya zviripo, pawazvinzwa zvisiyewo zvakadaro. Don't search out matters that are too deep. Unei nazvo. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. My. Proverbs is such a good read. I would urge you to repeat and repeat and repeat, because I'm finding out, yes, I'm reading, but there are things I've not yet quite grasped. There are verses I've not yet put into my memory bank. If I were to ask to recite them, I would not be able to. So let's get reading, let's get learning, let's get storing this information so that it's readily available on our lips. All right, that's all from me for now. Remain blessed and continue to be victorious.